So we came up with 3 basic ways that you can set up a station. And this first one is if you have a large area where you're going to have all your stations out in the open. And so, Elisa, tell us how you did this.
Well, it's just a lot of gathering. We've got our blue sky fabric. We put it on pipe and drape, but you could tack it to the wall even in our beautiful Bethlehem sign. But beyond that, it's just a bunch of asking for plants and gathering. Maybe you have these already in your church. Plants, greenery, blankets, and even just some tarps to cover up the carpet and make it feel like you're in a Bethlehem village.
For this station, we used these easy ups, and Elisa, tell us how you flushed it out.
Sure. Bed sheets just attached with the zip ties. So we just went ahead and put a hole in the top of the sheet and hung it with the zip ties on the frame. And then we've got blankets again, a tablecloth, and just some fun texture with the placemats, just whatever you have, wooden, feeling old, that kind of stuff. And then baskets with fruit and greenery and blankets, just fun textures and colors.
We put the tables on the floor so that it's period specific, but also so that kids can just be closer to the action and not have to try and reach up over a tall table. Okay, these are our signs. This is the metal shop or the painter's hut. We sell these in a 10-pack, and we just mounted them on foam core. They're very sturdy, and you just hang them all over, and people know exactly where they're going.
As a decorator, this is one of my favorite products. This is our weathered wood core buff. Against walls that you just need to cover things up. So in this case, we've pinned it to chairs in the back here, but it could go across the hallway, it could go against a wall. It's just great to cover things up. Another one of my favorite products as a decorator is this lightweight backdrop. It really transforms an environment. We've got the Starry Night here. It's 4 feet tall by 30 feet wide. And so we've taped a couple together of the Starry Nights. And then we've got the desert sand down here at the bottom. I've cut it in waves, and then it's just taped with clear packing tape. So it's very versatile, and again, transforms your space into a Starry Night Bethlehem.
Here we are at the stable. This looks amazing and lifelike. It's just an easy up that we tilted at an angle. The back legs are lower than the front legs, and it creates a stable environment. That looks great, but there's so much more to it. Elisa, why don't you tell us what you did?
Sure. Well, we started by covering the top with paper. This is just a paper drop cloth that you can find at any hardware or paint store. And we fringed the edges and covered the whole top so that it doesn't look like a tent anymore, but much more like a stable. So in here we've got sheep. It wouldn't be Bethlehem without some sheep. And the manger, just a box under here with, again, the wood core buff. And we've got these great hay bales, but this isn't a hay bale anymore. I cut it because I wanted some hay on the ground to make it feel like a stable.
So here are those hay bales, full size, not cut out. And then these are our animals. The sheep are on the back side of these trifold pieces, and there's a camel on the front. You can cut them out, but then you won't be able to use the back side. Or you can just leave them like this and pitch them up, and they work great. Okay, we're at our last station here. It's kind of an awning station, so maybe you have a classroom door that you want to cover up, and the actual event's inside, but you want to create an environment outside. Or perhaps you're in one large room and you can put these awnings all against the wall and then set up the station here in the front, and it creates a great environment for very little effort. So how did you create this great environment?
Well, we just used some stone wall core buff. Again, we've got posters and announcements and all those cluttery things on the wall back behind. Nobody knows because it covers it up. And so then we used a table and some baskets, just brought in some fruit. Doesn't have to match, it's just fun textures and colors. We've got the mat over here. There's not really a window behind this. We just faked it with the mat.
And what about this awning right here?
Oh yeah, well it's tacked up to the wall above the door, and then it's just got a dowel on the end with a fish line to the ceiling. So it's actually super easy to do.
Well, that's it. We hope we've given you some great ideas on how to decorate a night in Bethlehem. We know your family is going to have a great time at this event, and just let us know if there's anything we can do for you. Bye.
To purchase these fun decor items, visit group.com/nightinbethlehem or your favorite Christian retailer.